Yo, what's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory. I'm back with another pickup video. Get this out of the way. Been trying to cut back on my spending for myself. We're getting into the holiday season. It's November 18th as I film this, and once again, all my pickups were getting in my way. I really wanted to put them away, which is only partially true just because I'm looking over in the corner here, and the pickups from last time still haven't been put away because I'm running out of shelf space for PlayStation stuff in general and Switch stuff, which is unfortunate that that's the main thing I pick up. Now, I guess I should mention these because I'm holding them and they're very heavy. I was able to find a lot on eBay for this game that I absolutely love called Dominion. These are expansions for it. They're not in the best shape. I got them for a decent price. I got them basically for $20 each, which is about half price, I think. Unfortunately, they decided to sleeve all the cards, which might sound like a good thing, but it makes the cards not fit in the trays that are in here. And thus, I've been de-sleeving like 1,000+ cards. I'm only halfway through at this point. But they're complete, from what I can tell. We got Empires. Oh, going closer doesn't help. We got Empires, Adventures, Dark Ages, and Seaside. There we go. And it's one of those games with the way the trays are and the cards, you can't really put it on its side or else you'll have a mess on your hands. At least that's been my experience. Really fun game. Highly suggest you check it out if you like board games or card games, I guess. I should clarify, this is not a pickup video in the sense of like, hey, I picked this up and I'm going to resell it. This is just me showing what I'm keeping for my collection. So first up here, video game wise, I had the Sega Genesis 6-pack in the cardboard box. I recently, in I believe a Craigslist lot, they had the clamshell in really pretty good shape for a clamshell. Of course, my lighting is really, really bright here. So I kind of upgraded in that regard. I don't know which one would be worth more. Probably doesn't matter, but I like clamshells better than cardboard boxes, that's for sure. One thing you'll notice is not all of my pickups here are video game related. If you've been on Facebook and you have friends, they've probably at some point shared a cartoon comic based on this, Strange Planet, by Nathan W. Pyle. Really entertaining series. Let me adjust this a little bit. It'll be a little bit better here. See, it kind of adjusts once I go in close. It figures its life out. I got both of them. So it's Strange Planet and Stranger Planet. Kind of the art style there. Definitely something I could probably pull off art-wise, but the humor is really what I go for there. And wanted to support the artist and also have those for my collection. Just going through this pile here, we have this, which I could only assume after being bombarded by Facebook ads for this game and being the weak-willed individual that I am when it comes to buying limited print stuff, picked up Sisters Royale from Strictly Limited. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this game's about, but I keep thinking like, oh, it's only $30, like I'll be doing well. And I'll just be like, oh, it's only like $30, let me throw $30. And it's just like, I don't know what this is. The back doesn't even really show you anything. Is it a fighting game? Looks like it might be a shooter. A shoot 'em up. I don't know. Hard to tell. Next up, this is probably one of the coolest items I got. A cassette tape. This is, wow, the lighting here, despite looking really good when I'm like right here, is terrible when I'm actually trying to show you guys something. And this case could be a little bit better. A little piece of it just flaked off. I can't even show this. There we go. Let's do it this way. It'll look worse for... Whoa, falling. I'm going to leave all this in. All this beautiful camera work. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The original movie. I needed a cassette tape because I often am picking up like Sony Walkmans, Panasonic Walkmans, anything that needs a cassette tape. You need a cassette tape to try and test it out, and I wanted a really cool one to listen to. Now, actually, I don't even remember what's on here, but it starts off with an MC Hammer track, so cool in my book. I should probably have you guys not looking at the sun, right? There we go. Alright, next up, the obligatory Mario Game & Watch, which everybody else picked up. And I will say, if you've been looking for one of these, just look at your Walmart and Target. I see them often while I'm out and about, so they're not really hard to find. A lot of people have been trying to scalp these. I myself, as a dirty scum reseller, considered it, but paying $53 to make possibly 12 and dropping, not really worth it. So just go out there, you'll find them. It's, in my opinion, probably not going to be too rare. I'd equate it to what's probably going to have happened with the Super Nintendo Classic, where at the time, it was plentiful. I felt like it was plentiful. I saw it everywhere. People weren't stressing about it. But now when you're trying to pick one up, they're all 100 plus. So maybe in a little while, those will be worth something more. But for right now, they're pretty easy to find. Don't pay someone $100 yet. Alright. I actually have another Switch game that I added to my collection along with Terraria, which I got from Walmart. This was $10 at my Walmart for some reason. It was marked down, didn't say clearance or anything, just priced at $10. And non-pictured, because I actually let Ted borrow it so he could actually play through it, is Airy in the Secret of Seasons, which, imagine I'm holding it. That one was $15. We picked up Stellar Fire for the Sega CD. This was part of a Sega Genesis, Sega CD lot that I got off of Craigslist. Nothing too impressive, but it was in there. And here's one that I picked up from a thrift store, Sega Superstars Tennis. I picked this up for two reasons. One, I thought it would be worth selling. It's not. It's like $4 or $5 shipped. I paid $2 for this. Do I really want to add it to my collection? Not really, because I'm never going to play it. But one thing that is interesting is it looks like you can use a regular gamepad with this. So you don't have to be all waggling about with the Wiimotes. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And this next pickup had me super hyped and then kind of let down, but still happy to add these to my collection. Those who know me, who have watched my videos, have probably heard me talk about Magic Knight Rayearth, how it's like my #1 most wanted game, and I've unfortunately had to watch it skyrocket to double, in some case triple what it was worth before. And I'm still kind of waiting for it to come back down. Maybe I'll pick it up when it's something a little bit more what I would consider reasonable. Like, it's what world am I living in that I'm about to call 500 reasonable? I had an opportunity at this game back in the day at a convention for like 300, and I thought that was outrageous. So it's really, really rough. So when in a thrift store, I saw the Magic Knight Rayearth name on a shelf, I was just like, oh, shit. But these are some manga Volumes 1 and 2 by Clamp. Not worth particularly much. Maybe I'll read them eventually. I don't 100% know if I will. But they weren't worth reselling. Weren't worth looking into getting all of them. I don't know. I'm iffy on it. I just thought it was an interesting story because I was so excited to see these. Like, I was just like, everything Magic Knight Rayearth has to be, like, really expensive. But not these. And the last thing, we picked up Brigandish. Unfortunately, this is basically just case and disc only. Paid, I believe it was $80 or $85 for this, shipped on eBay, which is about half price for what it goes for complete. To be honest, I would love to have all the extras, but they don't really do anything for me. Like, specifically, if I want to play the game, this is all I need. So, and as far as getting it for my collection for the PS1, which is what I want, this is perfectly fine for me for now. I will look for the rest of the stuff eventually. And, well, that is going to do it for these pickups. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.